Honda has decided to try to sell its Formula One
Honda
team.
is talking to 3 potential buyers for its Formula One team.
The announcement puts Jenson Button's driving future into doubt.
Set to be rebranded in the new season. They will be on the starting grid in a few weeks'
We're away in Melbourne for 2009. Jenson Button is away. Crosses the line, takes the checkered flag.
It's such a great story.
It's 2 out of 2 then for Jenson Button.
It's great to be a part of that. If somebody wanted to make a movie about Formula One, this is the perfect time to do it.
So 3 races since you were last here when you finished 16th. It's quite nice in some ways that it's such a short amount of time ago, but things have changed so drastically for you in such a short space of time.
Here last year was a tough one. I mean, I couldn't get my head around the car here, and obviously we finished developing the car a long time before this race. I just couldn't find a good balance, and I was not happy. So coming back here with a competitive car and having won the first 2 races of the season is a great feeling, and I've always enjoyed this circuit. You know, it's a fun circuit to race on.
You say you haven't really been able to get your head around what was wrong with the car last year. Have you got your head around how quickly things can turn around for someone in Formula One? There aren't many sports like it.
Yeah. No, there aren't. I mean, it's because it's not down to one individual. You know, it's down to a big team of people, and in team sports it can turn around reasonably quickly, and that's exactly what has happened here. You know, in a way it's not a shock surprise because we knew that the car was going to be competitive. We've worked very hard on this car, and it's obviously new for everyone. You know, we're not playing catch up. It's the same. You know, everyone has to start at the same level. Do you feel that in some ways there are a few people that owe you a bit of an apology for the things that were written about you last season? Not interested. You know, people are going to write negative comments and people are going to write positive comments. And you know, the important thing for me is that I've just won the first 2 races this season. I've put it on pole twice. So really, you know, I go racing for myself and I go racing for the team, and we've achieved as much as we can do so far this year, and that makes me very happy. You had very limited testing, didn't you, over the winter? But was there a moment where you thought, hold on a minute, I thought the car was good, didn't think it was this good? Well, I did 5 laps in Barcelona, and I was quickest by 6/10. So that was quite nice. Yeah, that's quite a good sign, isn't it? Yeah, and yeah, everything. I think more than the pace of the car. I mean, the pace of the car was good. It was more that the shakedown we did and the test we did, nothing went wrong. You know, not even the panels of the car were burning, which always happens when the car's new, with the exhaust outlet and what have you. And the great thing is the car listened to changes. You know, every time we used the car, it would either be a positive or a negative, but at least it listened to what we changed. And I think that's the reason why over a race weekend we can improve the car and get to the position we're in at the end. I remember hearing you talk actually before the first race, and you were saying, yeah, the car's quick, but the big worry for you was the sort of reliability problems. Those concerns about reliability, have they now disappeared as well? Yeah, you know, I think we've cleared up fewer issues. We have had a few issues in the races, but no more than any other team. So, yeah, coming here, we do know that we need to get everything out of this car. We need to wring its neck to be at the front because the other teams are very close, and we can't put a foot wrong. You know, when the going gets tough in the races, I just don't think we've got it 100% yet. So there are a few things that we need to improve, and I think we have for this race already, and we'll see if it pays for us in the race. And you do realise if you say that you haven't even thought about winning the world title, no one will believe you. Well, it obviously crosses your mind, and you get so many people asking you the question that you need to think about it sometimes, but there's no use thinking about the end goal. You know, we've got to think about now, and if you can keep your nose clean and gain the points at this part of the season, it means a lot at the end of the year when everyone's competitive and everyone's sorting themselves out and not making the mistakes anymore. So this is an important part of the year for us for sure, and this is why we need to concentrate so much on getting the best out of what we have.